Alrighty, howdy ho folks. Multiversal Medium here for another episode of Poison Control. Last time we left off, well, we found out what was happening to all the dismembered Clushes around us. This episode, well, we're entering the Bell's Hell, who is out of her league. A hell born from the deep despair of shooting your shot, only to find that you're out of your league. Alright, let's get into it. See what the heck we're working with. But yeah, like, is it technically cannibalism for a poisonette to eat a Clusha? I mean, they're from Clushas, yes, but technically we're constantly killing / purging Clushas as well. Is it a weird taboo to eat them in order to just stay alive? And if so, why is that line there? Hello everybody, Midori Kagetsuchi and Kikuri Tsutsuri here with another installment of Vegan Radio. What's the hold up, Kikuri? Well, don't freak out, but we just got challenged to a duel. A duel, you say? No need to worry yourself. That's just our newest fan mail. It is? On a calligraphy scroll? Let me check. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. We had an underclassman join. A prodigy, they called her. Things should have been smooth sailing. I even promised our old captain that we'd take the win at nationals. But now look at us. Judo club is no more. It's all my fault. Judo club? So this is one of them sporty hells, huh? Not exactly my cup of tea. Really? The unshakable passion? The glistening sweat? None of that means anything to you? To each their own, I guess. At any rate, with all that passion and sweat mixing together, this hell is bound to be a doozy. Yep. The brighter the hope, the darker the despair. And the darker the despair, the deeper the mires. It's up to you, dear listeners, to purge the poison and unveil the whole story behind it all. Until next time, damn us all to hell. Click. Unveil the whole story? I get what she means. This hell is so big I can't even tell where it ends. I'm gonna need a real load off after this. Let me borrow your body when we're done, okay? Go to hell, next level of hell. Okay. Oh. Sports nonsense. That's something that always kind of irked me when it came to any sports show or anything. Why the heck are you promising to be able to win a competition, man? That's weird. Give it your all, do your best, yeah, all that fun stuff. It's just... Ooh. Okay. So I guess this is the handicap to the defensive item we have. Like, I know it said, like, stationary precision shooting or whatever, but I thought we'd just get an increase to our aiming when we're stationary. No. No, actually. We can't move. That's, oof. Oof. Now this is what I call a hell of a hell. All these walls around, who wouldn't get their ups and downs mixed up in here? Hey, mortal, mind sending Poisonette to get a peek of what's around the bend? So it's her, and you'll be able to see over the walls way better, I bet. Kinda like a scouting drone. I mean, not wrong. She's usually got a bigger range camera movement wise. Oh well. I like mazes. I don't mind getting lost in them, as long as my life's not on the line, so... Just gonna keep going bit by bit. Eat 3 flushes? Oh right, can't move. That's gonna take some getting used to. Oh, look at how frickin' tight the shots on the shotgun is, though. Yeah, that's great, actually, for spread shot type stuff. That's wonderful. And the increase in defense is really nice. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, just the whole, like, promising to win a competition kind of thing is just weird. Like, not for nothing, it's kind of weird. Like, yeah, you can be confident in yourself, but it's not just yourself who's competing. You're competing against other people who are confident in themselves, so yeah, whatever. A lot of panting. You okay? Want to take a breather? No way. I'm not even close to your level yet. Come on, let's get to sparring. Always the go-getter, aren't ya, Aerie? Like, is it just me, or our bottom text box is just flickering? Curiously, is it my recording software? Is it, like, the game itself? Is that getting picked up, that the bottom text boxes? Specifically, only the bottom ones will flicker. Whatever. Listen, I know some of the others like to give you flack over how intense you can be, but don't let it get to you. Alright? Life's too short to live in any way but your own. Yeah, for sure. So the bell's name is Aerie, huh? This must be a memory of her and her old captain. That was actually pretty nice to see for once. Makes me want to grab a pennant and cheer her on. What, not a giant foam finger? Come on, giant foam finger's way better than any pennant, yo. Why? Because it's obnoxious. The more obnoxious you are, the more you fit in a sports game. Alrighty. I'm gonna say let's go this direction. Oop. Other one. Here we go. Clear this out. This looks like there'd be a treasure chest in here. There we go. Another thing about sports shows or whatever. Have I said this on the channel? I've mentioned it to my fiance. I'm pretty certain I put it out there somewhere. But, Why isn't there like a sumo freaking anime? Specifically like nonsense of sports anime stuff, but about being a sumo. Because I know freaking like... Ooh, we gotta clear out the clashes this time, actually. Get you guys down. But like, being a sumo wrestler in Japan is considered pretty celebrity worthy, honestly. Like, arguably, yeah, they are obscenely overweight, but it's done in a really unique way. They're not fat per se, they're fit fat, which is completely effing different. They have a lot of muscle paired with it. So like, I don't know, I feel like there should have been an anime of that by now, and I'm not seeing one anywhere. But again, it's not like I'm looking. I don't exactly watch sports animes. Maybe there is one, and I'm just a fool. Kind of weird that that's all that was in there. Just a single... Yeah, just a bit of ammunition. We even got locked in here. That's... okay. Like, usually that setup of, hey, you're locked in, do this objective, is one, plot relevant, but two, it's on an offshoot. You'd think it would at least give you a jump. No. Okay. There we go. Just got back perfectly in time to freaking get hit by the mermaid's freaking shot. That's funny. Gosh dang, man. Not being able to move during that gives me anxiety hardcore. Alrighty. Clear all of this out. Take you guys out too. I don't think you're respawning. If I can hit you, as we know, second targets are moving. Not exactly fast at taking them out. Alrighty. Ooh. There we go. Ooh, so they are respawning, okay. Let's say, like, I don't think they're respawning, so... At least the cat dudes are. Dog dudes? They look very cat-like, but they were introduced in the stage with the dog, so... The beast Clasha, whatever. At least with the better aiming, I'm properly taking them down without getting horribly maimed while trying. See here. Captain, don't leave us. You can always graduate next year, right? Oh, come on, Air Bear. You're crying more than when we lost the big match. Here, take this. What? But this is your black belt. Not anymore. Now it belongs to the newest captain of Judo Club. You. Never did manage to lead us to victory at Nationals. But now, that dream can live on in you. But... Oh, see you at the farewell party. But wait, before you go, there's something I have to say. I love Judo. Well, obviously, and Judo loves you too. Oh, see you at the farewell party. Wait, that's not what I... Love? She's still talking about judo here, right? Like, so... I don't know, so I'm genuinely asking. Like, when it comes to sports clubs, in Japan, and like specifically something like judo, which I'm certain is handled kind of differently. Can they be co-ed? Like, I know there's things like women's volleyball or whatever as a club, so on and so forth. And there are women versions of various clubs, but is judo available as co-ed? And if not, I think we got us a pair of lesbians. That's all I'm saying. Like, not for nothing. Just saying. Here. Gosh dang, moving targets. There we go. Let's see. Yeah. Gotta clear a certain amount just to keep moving forward. Actually, we're only like 30% done with clearing the stage. Suppose it is the, did you seriously just do 0 damage to me? Did you seriously just do 0 damage? Yeah, they're doing 0 damage. Okay, that explains why the heck, things are going so well. My defense is just, like, on point. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, screw the, fact that I can't move while shooting. This is... You can't win now. All it's gonna take is a few good shots from me. And no matter what you do, you can't do anything about it? Heck yeah, man. Heck you to the yeah. Always feels good when you get to the point where you're just completely and utterly overpowering your enemies. Sounds weird when I phrase it like that, but I stand by what I said. Okay. Yeah, we're only like... I know we're 30%. Okay. Hey, Eri. Can we at least take a break? Excuse me? That's Captain Okuma to you. And I've had about enough of you hoarding cutting. Now line up. You just earned yourself 30 minutes of sparring. Doubly so if I catch you slacking. Are you nuts? The last captain wasn't even half the drill sergeant Eri is. Quit the chatter. Oh boy, this is getting nowhere fast. The way she's going at it is just gonna put everyone on edge. Captain, please spar with me. Yuzu? You're on. Bring it. That was close. They almost turned into a fight club there. I wonder if this Yuzu girl's the prodigy they mentioned on the air earlier. Okay. Yeah. That fiery passion and all that. Take that down. Let's see here. Can't get in there from this side, but we can get over here. May as well. Beat 3 clashes, huh? Range isn't there for that one. Hey, what's up, man? There we go. Still no gems, though. It's gonna be one of those ones that we need to make it all the way to the end just to get any gems. I feel like we've had 1 or 2 stages that were like that. Oh well, like I said, it's the last stage for this Circle of Hell, so low-key a bottleneck point / difficulty point. Ooh. I love that the freaking cutscene plays before it freaking breaks, man. It's always funny. Alright, down you go. Get those out. Get that up. Right. Let's see here. Ultimately, I don't think I'm missing any paths, though. So it should be fine. Anyways, like, drill sergeant level nonsense, that's obviously not good. I don't know, like, you can still be a nice person and be a drill sergeant. I think that's something a lot of people don't comprehend, but hey, Bob Ross, am I right? Man was a drill sergeant. Gosh. Should watch some Bob Ross stuff. Obscenely relaxing ASMR before people knew what the heck ASMR was, so on and so forth. All that fun stuff. Okay. Should take it out. How am I doing? Oh, I'm getting a lot of money. Let's say, like, how am I doing on money? It's like, oof. 1100? Nice. Okay, looks like she's up. It's interesting that, like, legit, every single stage, besides just being, like, its own story, are honestly kind of mechanically different in how you're supposed to tackle them. Like, it's small things like the fact that her thought forms are only popping up every single time we, clear a certain amount of poison in the room, but it is mechanically different. I think this game has like 20-something stages. That sounds about right. You need what, like 5 stickers to turn into a gold sticker, and then you need 5 gold stickers. So yeah, 20-something, 25-ish, around there. That's the amount of stages or so. Let's see here. You're quitting? You heard me, Eri. We refuse to suffer under your tyranny any longer. Fine, pack it up and leave, then. Got plenty of subs who'd love to take your spots. You're really something, you know that? Big bad Eri's got substitutes, huh? Well, let me tell you this. Everyone hates you. Everyone. Not everyone. Yuzu. I still believe in you, Eri. I'm with you all the way. This determination, that sparkle in her eyes. Where have I seen it before? That's right. This was how I used to be. Am I just distracting myself from my loneliness with sets and drills? Have I just been taking this out on everyone else? Looks like things are getting a little out of hand. Wonder how it'll turn out. Well, I have to keep going. Arguably, nice a story as this is, it doesn't seem as twisted as the other stuff we're seeing in the circle. So that brings up the question, where is the full twist and delusion? Let's see here. Excuse me, you two. Like, is it worth even trying to take these two down? Like, seriously? Like, yeah, they're just gonna explode. Like, yeah, maybe the second one, but I don't even know if I need to do that. Let's see here. Gem get, finally. Only took way past the, well, not way past the 57% mark, but a good bit past it. Oh. I never had a chance to join, like, a sports club or anything. I said never had a chance. I never would have wanted to. That's a better way of phrasing it. I definitely never would have wanted to join a sports club. Not my cup of tea, really. Which, I'm not against sports or whatever, it's just not a passion or interest to me. Someone else's fun doesn't mean it's not fun. Oh, they can't do damage. This is freaking funny. They can't do damage. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that was... Is that a speedrunning strat I just meant? Legit, you can have them knock into you, but like, since they can't do damage, they're never going to stop. That's so interesting. Effing fascinating. It just showcases a portion of how they're actually coded to do a certain amount before stopping. Like whether that amount equates to you being knocked down or what, I don't know, but they're programmed in a way to specifically keep charging indefinitely until a certain variable, and that variable isn't distance. So that's weirdly fascinating and silly. I like it. Oh well, get this going. I figured this one was going to be about purging. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, like 25-ish or so. I'm going to guess 25-ish. Actually, a bit more. We have the stages in between. So, actually, I'm not going to call those different because of what I'm about to talk about. Like 25 unique stages that all control differently and occasionally have the graphics glitch out. Oh my goodness. What's more, I blame the fact that I left this, like, system and game on for, like, a week. Like, just 100% this game's been on for over a week at this point. I need to turn it off after this session and, give the system a hard reboot. As we saw with the first few episodes, it's laggy when it comes to loading screens as well as loading things. Cutscenes and the like, so I think this is the kind of game you can't just leave running. Is that just the shadow of a stool? Where's the stool? Oh, it's there are floating desks and like stools and stuff. That's chairs. Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't notice that before. Honeybuck, going over here first. Take you down. There we go. But yeah, 25-ish. Actually, just let's say 25 outright. Each stage is unique mechanically on how you progress through it. Huh? My black belt. It's gone. Hey, I smell burning. It's coming from outside? Barry! Yuzu. Why? Why are you burning my belt? Holy crap. She just sent little Miss Prodigy flying. I don't think feet are supposed to bend that way. This must be what caused the judo club to break up. And that's what generated the hell. It all makes sense now. Does it? Huh? Weird. Thought for sure that'd open up the gate. Guess that means something else must be the key. Well, hope your body's still holding up okay. Deeper in we go. Yep. Looks like we're gonna have to double back. Yeah, does it all make sense? Because honestly, no it doesn't. It's an odd circumstance to take place. Huh. See here. Captain Akuma. Harry. So, this is Little Miss Prodigy? Huh. Pretty clear for a thought form. Wait, hold the phone. This isn't a thought form. It's her soul. What's going on here? I could have sworn the hell belonged to that Airy girl. Ooh. Next. Alright, what are we looking at? We only needed 20% more of the mire to clear, but it was locked. What's going on? I don't... Oh! This is a dual layered one. Like, that's interesting. Like, considering how far we are into the game at this point, like... This is what, our 15th sticker once we finish this? This is hecka interesting. They're introducing new mechanics while also having all those new mechanics be purely based on earlier mechanics. It's handled well. Alright. Let's see what we're looking at. Looks like there's that there, that there. Oh. There's a lot of these thought forms. Probably just gonna have to make our way from one to the other. I don't think it's really gonna super matter which order we do this in, but... Oh, gosh. This stage is a doozy. Yeah, that's what I was saying, like, 25 stages, basically, of unique mechanics. It's not easy to do, and yes, the mechanics are just an extension of one another, but that's how a game should be. You should have the game's base mechanics, yes, and then expand on them. Gosh dang, man. With this setup, I could just do the melee, honestly. They just come to me. And since I'm basically invulnerable with this defense this high, yeah, they could just keep coming to me and I'd be good. But yeah, that's how a game should be set up. You should have a very proper gameplay loop of foundation of the mechanics. And then from there, just extrapolate on those mechanics. Yes, you can have multiple versions of said mechanics, but... Like, let me put it this way. That's what the Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom games are. I don't know about Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't played that game yet, actually. That's still on my backlog. I haven't even beaten Breath of the Wild. Yuzu Maida's memory. Harry's always so diligent. She goes to the gym before anyone else every morning just to train. I resolved to do just the same. That way, I get to be the first person she greets. Yeah. Lesbians in my Mega Man Legends game? Who'd have thought? More likely than you think. Anyways, what was I going to say? Yeah, base gameplay mechanics will obviously be like expanded upon, and that's what the Breath of the Wild games are, as well as Tears of the Kingdom, I'm assuming, because I think it's a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. Is it? Once more, I haven't played it. I don't know. Backlog, that's why I have this channel. Backlog. I usually don't touch upon more common / well-known games because other people do that. Whereas a lot of the games I put on my channel, I'm one of like 5 people who have Let's Played. And the other people who have Let's Played it usually haven't done it for years. Whatever. Anyways, so in Breath of the Wild, you get like your 5 tools right at the start of the game in the tutorial. Just those 5 basic tools or whatever. I don't even know how many. Is it 5? Whatever. You get your basic tools, and then you go through the entire game extrapolating on that, like, those 5 tools and their mechanics. Being Aries' practice partner is the best part of training, hands down. So I do get a little worked up whenever we practice pins. Wonder if she can tell how fast my heart races. Okay. You do you, girl. I mean, if you're into being pinned, sure. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with liking to be pinned by your captain. 100%. Anybot. As I was saying, like, those base tools and mechanics are all you're really working with. But part of the fun of Breath of the Wild, and I'm assuming its sequel, is the fact that you can handle basically any puzzle and any aspect of that game however you want. If you're smart with the tool set, you're gonna solve every puzzle in a different way. Okay, what do you got? All Ari ever talks about is her old captain. Why? Aren't I enough? Me, the one who puts in every effort. The one who stuck by you. What'll it take to make her see? I mean, girl, it's part of being vocal and communicating. Like, not for nothing, but you can't expect people to take a hint when you're not being outright blunt about it. We are not in the age where people are supposed to read your mind. And let's be honest, that age when it came to dating was always kind of a bad one. Nobody should know exactly what you're thinking and do exactly what you want at any given time. Be vocal, talk, man. If you can't freaking communicate about how much you enjoy another person's company and actually want to possibly date them, how do you expect to communicate in a relationship? Because relationships are mainly about communication. Like, seriously. What the heck are you expecting to get done once you actually start dating? Christ. Anyways, yeah, it's... Ooh, a new type? Awesome. Oh, they could actually do damage to me. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I just started feeling like I was on top of the world, and here comes the freaking reality just to smack me back down. It's hilarious. Oh, well. But yeah, like, there's a bunch of puzzles in Breath of the Wild that are in dungeons and stuff, and how you handle and get to the end of the dungeon is purely your discretion. Like, yes, they made it so they could be solved specifically in a certain way, and you could argue that's the intended way, but that's just the way the devs made sure you could solve it. You don't have to solve it that way. And it leads to a lot, and I mean a lot, of creative thinking when it comes to puzzle solving, which is usually one of the best aspects of puzzle solving for a lot of people. Thinking creatively. When you add to the fact, like, you don't need to think creatively in the means we say you do, but just in a way that gets the job done, it becomes a lot more engaging for anyone and everyone who's partaking of such puzzles. That's part of the reason Breath of the Wild did so well. It wasn't just the fact that it was very open world and, like, you could kind of go anywhere. You see that mountain, you can climb it nonsense. No, being open world and allowing players to kind of just go wherever on the map doesn't make a good game. After Skyrim came out, there was a lot of other companies that did open world nonsense, and they didn't do it well. Freedom does not equate to good gameplay. It does not inherently mean engaging. Being free in how you solve things and play your own way, ultimately customizing every single playthrough in a manner that fits your thinking at that time, is engaging. It is part of the reason it did so well. It is nice. Alrighty, let's see what she's got going on. Harry won't even look my way compared to her old captain. Her feelings aren't even in the same rank as mine, both for judo and for her. So, that's what this is about. She did it out of jealousy. Wait, a clutch is coming, and a tough one too. It must have spawned from Little Miss Prodigy's thoughts just now. Okay. Ooh, another new type? Okay. Ooh, this is actually going to be difficult considering... Ooh, yeah. Considering I can't move. Yeah, we need to get our other ammunition up. But yeah, considering I can't move for this, it's gonna be interesting. There we go. Shoot down. Ah, missed my shot. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Anything worthwhile? Gosh, why am I so bad at this? There we go. Let's take all this out in order to get a bit more money because, look at how much money we have. It's nice. Especially when we're working towards that, 40k just to get Poison Net upgraded. Yeah. Good old money. Anyways, with that in mind, it's not exactly an easy way of game design. It really isn't, but it's very rewarding when handled well. Although this game isn't the most complex, the fact that every stage builds upon the basic mechanics of it and then just keeps going in different directions each and every stage is better than a lot of game design in general in a lot of games. It should be the norm, in my opinion, but it's not, sadly. So sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry. Because of me that you left the club. There's no way I can compete with this injury. I took away the one and only place you truly belonged. Forgive me. Afraid black belt. Now I see. This wasn't a hell for just one bell, but for two. Both of them shot their shot, only to find out they were way out of their leagues. That would explain why their hells ended up merging. What a heart-rending tale. What an awful misunderstanding. Suppose you could call it a sparring of the heart. Okay, we're gonna go with insight. What a heart-rending tale. Radio gauge fill rate and damage to cores increased. New skill learned. Extra toxicant slot. Yeah, it really is. Just goes to show, love can come in all shapes and forms. So, about this bell, why don't we go give it back to the bell? After all, it doesn't even exist in the mortal realm anymore. Yeah, so that one's purged. Are we instantly kicked back to the other one? I'm curious, because this is completely new territory. It's nice, though. It's nice. Okay, yeah, we're back here. Oh, guess that means we've purified Little Miss Prodigy's hell. That just leaves Captain Okuma. Think she's still by the gate? Okay, now I'm curious. Okay, yeah, this is completely different. So, I mentioned this in Harvestella or whatever, when we were dealing with Quietus nonsense. Which, I don't know when this is going up in relation to that episode. Basically, a lot of the time, devs will make multiple versions of the same map for the player to explore or whatever after certain cutscenes or certain events are happening or have happened. This is obviously technically the third portion of the stage, just because this is the third map we're on. Even though where we entered was obscenely similar, with a few things different, compared to the first portion of this map, it is a different map loaded in technically. And with the stuff locked off, I'm curious, like, one, obviously it's because they don't want you going back just to waste time, but it makes me wonder if you could enter in a, or at least do something that might actually break the game in a sense. So I'm curious how much of this map is still kind of copied from the earlier version besides the other elements added. Did they take the elements out is what I'm asking. Because if they didn't, it might be a scenario where basically if we were able to get back to the older areas, we might be able to get a copy of the first gem we got, which would obviously be bad, because it would mean there's 4 gems on this stage that would cause issues, possibly. Could it be? It is! My beloved black belt! Hey, good stuff. Actually, another fascinating bit is our money's been reset up to this point. Hopefully we obviously kept it, but yeah, the amount of money has been reset. But yeah, that's gonna be my guess as to part of the reason there's more stuff added, as well as the fact, like, to make it simpler, the version of the Bell Soul we just talked to open the gate is obviously a completely different one. And maybe in the original version of this map, you wouldn't have even been able to open the gate we just got through. No matter what you did, it's always just programmed to be locked. They didn't add the means of opening it, kind of thing. Okay, let's see here. Well, this looks like an obvious spot right here, but where, oh where is this last gem? Give it a look-see. Probably underneath one of these mires. That's for sure. And again, it could be from taking out Klesha. This stage is... It's honestly a showcase of doing things well game design-wise. The only gripe I'm going to have is it's kind of weird that they introduced 2 new enemy types back-to-back in the same stage when we're this far ahead. Oy vey. And of course, there's a splody one right there. Hashtag rude. At least they took down enemies around me. That's nice. Get some gold out of it. Good stuff. Anyway, let's see here. Yeah, maybe not this one. There's already a treasure in the should have just let that one explode. Would have frickin' taken them both out. There we go. There we go. Isn't that much nicer? Alrighty. Get some ammo. Call it good. Where are we looking? Maybe over here? Possibly? Kind of a crapshoot. Kind of really is. Paired with a lot of enemies that I'm just glad a majority of them cannot do damage. Only a handful can. What they can do is not nearly as much as I was dealing with earlier. Here's to hoping we're not going to just instantly get kicked out the second we clear the mire to a certain degree. It's going to be another one of those. Don't force me in. No! 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 Come on! Ah! With that, the mires are done and dusted. Oh, there she is. Nope, you forced me into it. Gosh dang it, man. Come on. This is such a long stage, and I was looking for the gem. Oh, come on, man. That's infuriating. I'm gonna have to come back to this stage and go through all of it up till this point. And this is a long, long stage, man. That's not okay, actually. That really isn't okay. That is legit bad design. That legit is bad design. That's not okay. For a stage this long, some of these souls or whatever, when they pop up, will be like, hey, hit A to interact. And some of them are you walk into them, you get close enough, and they start. I don't know why they have a differential between the two. But this spot did not need one that you're so close it starts. Oh gosh, that's... I'm gonna be rolling from this for a minute. I'll deal with this off screen. We've seen the end of the stage, so I'm just going to come back here off screen after this episode to get that last jump. Begrudgingly, I say, because how the F dare they? This is not okay. I see, so it was never Nationals Yuzu was aiming for after all. Just like me. It was never Nationals I was aiming for, but my captain instead. If anyone failed to take things seriously, it was me. Got to apologize to the club, to myself, and to the one who brought me to my senses most of all. Yuzu. We have a lot to talk about. Yeah, that's not okay, man. Whew, congrats on purging that giant pain in the ass of a hell. You could have seen that delusion coming. And here I thought things were going to get sporty. Our two bells in the mortal realm seem to be taking things slow with each other for now. Oh yeah? Best of luck. They'll probably need it. I don't think they should end up together, to be honest. That's... Listen, yeah, it's cute that one was chasing the other and then so on and so forth. Yeah, that's nice. The underclassmen, out of jealousy, destroyed a memento. No, actually. They should not be together. No, that's not okay. Because what's stopping her from going down that same route in the future? No. No. I'm sure they'll be fine. It's like they always say, birds of a feather flock together. Wow, just like a battle royale. Well, that's our show. Tune in next time to Hagan Radio, supporter of love-struck lasses everywhere. I'm gonna have to do that entire stage again. How dare they? How effing dare they? Making the soul like that was a choice. Ugh. Anyways, Poisonette's finally capped off. Let's see here. That will probably lead to... let's not upgrade her just yet. Let's instead... We should get like a rapid shot. I know that. Shot speed up, rapid shot speed. We have another rapid shot. We don't. So we're gonna add her for now. Beyond that, we're going to upgrade her probably. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade her. And I would have upgraded her again. I could have, but yeah, we're gonna try to cap her off. Because honestly, that defense is amazing. Let's see here. Do we have a path to the fourth circle? A passage that leads to a circle of deeper hells. Let's try to do this real quick and call it an episode. And like I said, I'll do that other stage off screen again. Get whatever equipment's there. Can't believe that, man. That's so insulting. It's so effing insulting. Ay vey. Whatever. Whatever. One major gripe thus far isn't too bad. Like, we're past the halfway mark. One major gripe in a game thus far is not too bad. Because, like, as annoying as that was, it's not like it would stop me from playing the game again. Something like the Mage's Tower in Dragon Age Origins makes you stop from playing the game again. Justifiably so. Justifiably so. Because of how much of a drag that is. When it's annoying because Dragon Age Origins is honestly a game that's really good replay value. It just has such an annoying thing that most people don't want to replay it. So yeah, that's a thing. That one major gripe, even if I remembered it before going in, would it be like, yeah, I should have played this game. I really should have played this game. You remember that one long stage where, like, you might have been locked out of a piece of equipment if you didn't handle well right at the end? Nah, it's still not nearly as bad as some games are with that kind of nonsense. I'm willing to forgive and forget. I really am. After all, I am the kind of person that replayed Dragon Age Origins multiple times. I looked past the Mage's Tower in that game. So, yeah. I'm willing to look past this too. Just, I am not going to deny the fact that it is insulting in nature to do that. That's 100% not okay in that setup, circumstance, or whatever. Oh well. Moving ever onward and upward, I guess. See here. I don't even know why I'm bothering clearing all this stuff out. Don't need to. Should just keep moving forward. It's not like any of this. Well, I guess just for money, actually. Makes the world go round and all that. Sadly, yeah, it's true. Because, yeah, with that one accessory capped off, we're able to make bank. Like, seriously make bank. That doesn't look like the boss fight right there. Apparently further down to the boss fight. Let's take this stuff. May as well pick up. Pick up. Alrighty. Why do I always try to do a stupid luck build in any game I can do something that's like, yeah, and you'll get more of XYZ if you put points into this or whatever? Why is that just my default? I think it goes back to the fact that I'm inherently like a trash goblin, honestly. I'm just inherently somebody that wants to pick up stuff off the ground. Just outright. I talked about it in Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor. Frickin', yeah, it make my monkey brain go, yes, good. Very, very good. I'll take you out real quick. Just because I can. Didn't need to. There we go. Almost up to 10k already, nice. Just gotta take these dudes out. I like how I stood in the poison and it's like, whatever, let's just finish this off. Let's not even bother moving. How long were you in there, and why didn't you attack me when I was standing in the poison? No, whatever. What the absolute ever. Considering they're around, it's probably smart to get rid of all the poison around me in case one's hiding. Okay. What was I talking about before I just got freaking sidelined by horrible game design out of nowhere? What's up, man? Little dragony, poisony dude? Yeah, man. I think you're meant to be like a dragon thing. Probably. Cute, but a dragony thing. Let's see here. Get you out of there and get you down. I was talking about good mechanics and extrapolating on them and just doing better in that regard. I don't think I missed out on anything I wanted to say, though. I think I outright touched on everything. That's honestly just not a as common a gameplay / design element as it should be. Sadly. Like, seriously. It should be a heck of a lot more common. Just not. There we go. See you down. Hopefully we're getting close to the boss fight. And like I said, if I'm remembering right, the boss is simply the same boss with an added tail, basically. Do you even consider it a tail? I mean, it's all they are. Like, I guess you could say, like, a snake is just nothing but a tail. That's not inherently an incorrect statement. A snake is head and then tail, and that's it. 100%, that's just all a snake is. See how worried I am the second I found out I have good defense. Oofda. Oofda. This kind of nonsense is why I do bad in games. It's like, yeah, I'm doing great. Why should I worry about learning the mechanics? Why should I learn about, like, how not to get bodied by this dude's, like, attack pattern or anything? I'm doing great. Look at my defense. And then the second it's no longer okay, it's like, I didn't learn how to handle this. I was never prepared. Alright, let's get in here. Yeah. Alright. Hopefully no glitches this time. If it does glitch out, I'll tell you what, guys. We are, technically just gonna call the episode there. Not technically. Why did I say technically? Just outright gonna call it there if it glitches out. Oh no. I never was ready for this. I've been playing so aggressively that I forgot that I need to beat defense. No. Everything I was talking about, but a few moments earlier, come back to haunt me. Why does that keep happening? Why is it like an instant, like, hey, so not for nothing, but here's the karma of what you were just saying. Oof. I like how little I'm actually caring about this fight. Just full-blown standing in the stupid. Going full tank. Yeah, let's make sure you actually go down, though. Hey. Looks like we in there. Alrighty. Cutscene, cutscene. We got a cutscene, okay. After verifying that the Naga was no longer moving, I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Exclamation marks. A piercing pain shoots through my head just moments after. Did she manage to see more of my past again? I feel like this should have been at the end of, like, the stage before this, but I think they realized the stage was so long that people probably wouldn't want to do a super long cutscene afterward either. Anyways, I wait for Poisonette to speak up, but she only hangs her head, her eyes unusually downcast. Yeah, I saw it again. Your past. It was way more clear this time than ever before, but this might not be all that easy to hear. Remember that good Samaritan who covered for you before you ended up here? They probably didn't make it. The Klesha devoured them as they yelled at you to run away. It was a bloodbath. And then they stopped moving. But I can be sure of this much. That Klesha shouldn't have been in the mortal realm to begin with. Yeah, it's starting to realize some weird stuff's happening mortal side. Like, heck, I think the second or whatever stage we did, was it the second or third? With the two friends making a book or whatever? The one we saved was killed by a Klesha. Or the one from the hell we purged was killed by a Klesha. Huh? What's going on? Light flickers into the Naga's pallid eyes as it raises its bow-shaped neck once more. We'd been so engrossed in our conversation that we let ourselves get caught off guard. Oh crap, it's still alive. Don't mind if I do. Yes, quite. As if summoned by Poisonet's outcry, a black shadow leaps up high above the Naga's head. Right before our eyes, it drives the Naga's jaw straight into the ground. Bam. Ooh, nearly set my nose out of joint there. You two alright? It's you! I was just looking for something in the way of victuals. But who do I spot in distress? I just couldn't help myself from putting in a hand or two. Can't you just giggle and say, I saved y'all? And leave it at that? Already hard enough to thank you as is. Squelch. Huh? Why? What a powerful stench. Still, it's something of a quiet taste. A delicacy, even. You've got to be... Stop that. You can't just eat those things. Who knows what it'll do to your stomach? What is this flavor? It's like nothing I've ever had, yet at the same time so familiar. Bitter, spicy, cold, like a veritable stew of emotions, boiling deep inside my... What the? She's spurting poison all over the place. Is this what indigestion is like? What do we do? Call an ambulance? Oh, fiddlesticks. I'm overflowing. I was just expecting this to be us unlocking the next zone. Okay, cool. I guess we just kind of bailed on her when she's you know, whatever. I wouldn't expect anything else from us, to be honest. Alrighty, let's upgrade this again. This one's gonna be 40k. Okay. Well, I'm not much of a Warhammer fan, but I'll try to get there. But I'll talk to you guys in another episode of Poison Control, but until then, it's been fun. Feel free to check out the other stuff on my channel if you want. I think I mentioned earlier this episode, I play a lot of nonsense that's lesser showcased online, but usually fun all the same. With the exception of one series that's ongoing. I hate that game. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later in another episode, but until then, ciao!